Girl's name is Lover, 2000, born in London, England. She lives with her parents and sister. This is a very creative one. She likes music. This is a piano. Also play the violin. Around p.m. on August 28, 2014. Go for a walk along the river as usual. She told her parents that she would be home around 6. Almost 6%. This is a free gift from your father. Already on the way home. It will arrive soon. But 6% is gone. I is almost 7. Usually very guarded, the warehouse has arrived home. Parents gave her a gift. Also hit. But there was no reply. Their instinct is that something happens to the woman. Case. He had eating disorder and depression. Parents are worried that she may be fell on the way home. So they immediately called the police. The police and the family and friends of the first one searched him. Possible links and domains. But here we are. The case has attracted intense public scrutiny. Check and develop quickly. The media followed him. Soon, there will be people who will stand up and provide information. Here's what you can find. The police traced the suspect's arrest. And that's the authenticity of the search. Around 4 o'clock p.m. on the second day of the case. There is a control and the camera is alone. Walking along the Demont River. And she went to a place called Bradsoe. Then it's not her home. Then until 4:26 p.m. She was photographed again walking along the river. They built a building called Trump. In the mountains. You'll never see her again. Soon the days will be gone. The police didn't find anything useful. The whereabouts of the warehouse remain unknown. Her parents sent a message of hope to the agency.
We love you. We miss you. We want to know that you're safe. Anyone that knows anything about Alice's whereabouts, please let us know that she's safe.
The SWAT officer of the original case has arrived. This is not an ordinary lost case. He decided to upgrade the case. Transfer and serious crimes. The population of this region began to recover rapidly. The warehouse is busy looking for the warehouse. There is no information about her loss. In the latest social media, the road of the sky and the earth. There are a lot of people who arrive early and search late. The first person in the warehouse also lost a small one in an instant. September 4th. The loss of the warehouse is as fast as a week. The police picked up her backpack on the river trail, wearing her personal belongings. Do you have any shoes to wear on the warehouse? Of course, there is a warehouse. I didn't find her hand either. But the big story here is in the handling. The police pointed out the direction of the investigation. The police made a movie about the previous charges. He was clearly dressed in the shadows. They call her. Search for the website of the author. On the other hand, because you have depression, the police are also carefully testing her. Is there a possibility of self-destruction? Find it quickly, please. The police gathered 8,600 officers from different sectors. It shows the bombing in Houston since 2005. Take the largest city search. They checked hundreds of images. 2 English. Those who provide valid claims. The police used water and sniffing the search of dogs. It covers 9 square miles. Woodland and about 4 miles of water. Still don't have any problems with the warehouse. This is a tough job. The police did their best. Not only are they searching for water, he rummaged through the forest with a fine ruler. There is no warranty to put any goods. But at the end of the day, it's a place. Transparent Chasing's hand is on her. The father sent the car home. And they're staying near the bottom of the river. The police ordered a second search of the area. Hope to find a search that may have been overlooked before. And the days go by. The police shipped it by themselves. It gets smaller and smaller. Analysis from the perspective of science. This is the water. First it sinks. It doesn't start to decompose. Will produce a large number of products. And forced to rise to the surface. What if he drowned himself? His phone has been damaged at this moment. It's possible that he jumped into the water. Are you trapped or trapped by something underwater? To understand and doubt. The police conducted another search in the surrounding waters. Strange thing is, in the same place as the family and the police. A 41-year-old man was also killed. He is a foreign agent. The work of construction workers in the region. So one day after work, I didn't come home. I haven't been able to contact his friend. I'm busy with the police. Why did that man disappear with him? The existence of the Taoist. Police. Before they noticed the case. A middle-aged man who is walking. The man is walking in front of the warehouse. She's about 100 meters away. Under normal circumstances. He is currently on that road, and it is super expensive. But I don't know why. Here we go, here we go. He suddenly disappeared into the control blind. The other control photographed him again. He was walking along a busy road. At first, the police didn't know what to do. But then they noticed something. I suddenly realized. You only need to spend 8 minutes. The distance between the warehouse and the main road. The man actually spent a full 45 points. Police quickly identified him. He was picked on by his friends. The lost construction workers. The man in the case is the same as the previous one. It's on that building. This person has lost money again. It can't be a coincidence. The police immediately investigated the situation. The actions of a man in the following day. Shocking. 4 men were killed in 12 hours. Let's go back to the place where it disappeared. The first return was at 7:45 p.m. the following day. The warehouse changed his clothes. The second return was around 7 a.m. the next day. In addition, there is no control camera. Around 8 o'clock that night. He went to a store and bought a beer. The police went to the local exhibition to search the area. And quickly checked the man's background. As expected? How criminal are men? He was convicted of beating and killing his wife. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison. In 2009, when he arrived in New York, the one that was lost in the warehouse, he sexually assaulted a 14% girl. The victim girl didn't make an official announcement. So the police don't really care. There was no in-depth investigation. That was the man. This was a devastating loss. Searching for fruit. The police sorted out the way she had traveled in the past 7 days. Then I found one. A similar performance in 2008. Dress as she lost her clothes. Traveling along before she was lost. The road went back and forth again and again. They want to see it through again. This is a lost view. Wake up some eyewitnesses. The police provide more information. Anyway, they have already identified the suspect. But we can't find his position. They are worried that he might. He has escaped from the police. September 30th lost 5 years. The police announced a terrible thing to the public. And they were successful. It is suspected that the warehouse was found in the river. It took a day. It is convenient for the police to officially contact the police. Be shipped. She doesn't. His hands were tied up with a bunch of clothes. Wrapped in garbage bags. He was stuck on the stump of the steamer. There's a wooden canopy on it. Disclosure of the results of the law. The cause of death was asphyxiation. Find one in the case. The DNA extracted above. You can buy a backpack in front of them. Of shoes the DNA extracted matches exactly. Police are searching the man's house. Wrong hand. 4 days after was found. They did wrong by the man. Don't find him. He's in Boston. The forest is afraid of guilt. Police recommend. Case time. The man is walking. I see the wrong way. Evil intentions. And then you drag her to a hostile place and you sexually assault her. The most harmful. Then return to the case again. The local government cares about her. However, the case has been solved. But the problem here is that the police are heartbroken. They said that if the man was alive, I'm sure, accuse him of malpractice. He accepts the law. This is the case. The British and the British changed their foreign fighters. Human background check system. Increased the number of foreign workers required to provide. The first important measure of crime. To prevent the recurrence of this case.